All right. Does anyone have any announcements before we get started? I'm gonna take that as a no. I'll say the W80D tower project is continuing. This is still waiting on updates from Dr. Zorman for the most part. That's from last week. Let's jump straight into the repository stuff. Dave, did you have an update on that this week?
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I'm having trouble on my end with audio. I've talked to Darren, who is our programmer, and he is working on getting the everything copied over. He has zipped it all up. It's a lot of data, and just yesterday had an exchange with Christina about a place to put it. She'd like to transfer it via the internet to a particular repository that she's opened up. But I've been extremely busy over the last 24 hours with other things going on, so I haven't really been able to follow up on it completely yet. But we're moving in that direction to get that data. Christina did ask, could we have the data on the repository up from, let's say, the beginning of the year? I had suggested since the mid-March when we had started recording prior to the eclipse, is I think what was concerning. Darren had truncated it after July, so he's going to try to get that corrected as well. As far as working with Bill, I haven't had a chance to reach out. Bill, I'm sorry. I am going to meet with Darren and Mark, who is our communications director for the club, next week, sometime at the end of the week in an evening. And so I don't have any details on when that is, but Bill, I'll try to let you know about that too. And that's just for a knowledge transfer from Darren on some of the workings of the repository. So I will let you know as soon as I know.
I'll be happy to talk to Darren if you'd like that too.
He won't be available till midweek next week. Sorry, I turned that off. Darren won't be available till midweek next week. He's got a lot of other things going on. So we'll try to connect again then. Would be the best time. So we'll talk about it.
All right.
That's really the update. That's about it.
Okay. This is another update from Bill. Any news on the magnetometer? It's okay. When you're going to push out the bug fix, it's okay if you don't have that yet.
Yes, I pushed it out Monday, I think it was, and 12 of the 24 active stations have applied the upgrade, and it's working. Still waiting for the others, and did talk to John briefly about that and got his okay to send it out. So,
hey, Bill,
all 5 of the magnetometer stations have upgraded, which is the important one. Yes, someone.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I thought you were done.
Okay.
This is Ron, KF7ZN.
Hi, Ron.
So I tried to do the upgrade multiple times, and it won't go through. I sent you a couple of emails with my phone number and asking for help. I figured you were just overwhelmed with a ton of emails. But if you ever get a minute that we could take a look at it, I would appreciate it. I'm sure I'm missing a step, but I followed everything in your email and it just still shows the old version and won't show the new one. So I just wanted to let you know that's why mine is not showing up yet. Okay.
Okay. I'll be happy to give you a call. I believe I might have gotten an earlier email from you with your phone number in it, but if not, I'll send you an email and we can just figure this out over the phone if that works for you.
Yeah, I don't want to take time during the meeting now. I just wanted to update you. And if you want, I'll just reach out to you with the information again, if that'd be easier rather than you trying to find it. So,
Okay,
all right, thanks.
Yeah, and I don't want to jinx it by saying so, but we'll probably have quite a bit of time left over at the end of the meeting if you guys want to use the Zoom call for that.
great.
Okay. Any discussions? If not, I intend to keep this mostly brief. I think it's mostly an updates week. Gary, any updates from you?
No, I've been working on some other ham side stuff last week, so I haven't looked at the Grape post list yet this week. Hope I'll get to that this weekend.
Cool.
Gary, I got a question for you for this afternoon, if I might.
Sure.
Do we have a program? I thought someone was gonna talk about GPS scintillation today.
Not that I know of. Just what I posted is it's kind of a roundtable discussion to get some ideas for future speakers and topics. That's all I had on the agenda.
That's what I had seen. Yeah, okay, well, we'll see.
Okay, back to net.
Thanks.
Any updates from Bill Engelke?
Nothing really to announce. We've got a few things that are almost ready to roll out, but we're on break between summer and fall semester right now, so the students are not available. So we'll get started again by either the end of the month or the second week of September, depending upon. I don't know. I'm gonna be out of town for a couple of weeks, so that'll delay it, but so not very much to report at the moment.
In the history of what might be the shortest Grape Hamsai meeting ever. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to talk about? Because if not, I will hand the call over to troubleshooting, because I think that is a good use of time. Okay, 73, everyone.
73.